find something similar. So, a healthy weight loss bundle, go to the bundle section at fortifeye.com, go to the bundle section, and you'll see healthy weight loss bundle. It tells you what to eat. It tells you what's on the Lang survival diet. It actually shows you pictures, probably 30 different meals that we've prepared. It tells you exactly the recipe. So it makes it very simple. And then one meal a day, it's pretty simple. You take the organic blue-green superfood I'm holding up, one scoop of that and one scoop of the whey protein. It doesn't matter which one, whether it's the super protein or the grass-fed whey isolate. You shake it up in water, not in anything but water. I didn't say soy milk. I didn't say coconut milk. I said water, all right? There's no calories in water. Water's not fattening. And so you shake it up and you drink it for breakfast on Monday, for lunch on Tuesday, for supper on Wednesday, and then you go back to the cycle again. So it's basically a meal replacement once a day, but not at the same time. If you do it as a meal replacement every day at the same time, your body goes into starvation mode and your metabolism slows down. You just don't lose the weight. So once again, one scoop of organic blue-green superfood. Folks, this is like 16 different organic, gluten-free, FODMAP-free fruits and vegetables. We tell you exactly what's in it. 6 adaptogenic organic mushrooms, enzymes, and probiotics in one scoop for, like $30. That's a good deal. If somebody was selling this, on the internet, usually it would be over $100. And then the whey protein, this is grass-fed New Zealand non-denatured whey protein, 20 grams of protein, only 20 calories in the superfood, probably 80 calories in the protein. So you're looking at 100 calories, 21 grams of protein, and all the fruits and vegetables you need in one day. So check it out, Healthy Weight Loss Bundle at fortifeye.com. Fortifeye, fortifeye.com. Now, if you don't want to lose weight and you just want to be healthier and get some more nutrients, more fruits and vegetables in your system and grass-fed whey protein, that is not only good for your muscles, it's great for your immune system. You can have this in between meals. That's what I do. I have it in between meals 5-6 days a week. All right, phone lines are open. 1-866 no, 1-877-969-8600. 1-877-969-8600. I see somebody chiming in and on Instagram asking me, Dr. Lang, I'm excited about the Fortifeye Rejuvenate. I had pre-ordered it about a month ago. Please tell me when I will receive it and which is your favorite flavor. All right, so yesterday, all of the pre-orders went out. So you'll probably get them today. If not today, you'll get them Monday. So anybody that ordered Rejuvenate, all flavors except chocolate. Chocolate is not going to be in until Monday. So chocolate, you probably won't get till Wednesday or Thursday of next week. But if you got the cherry vanilla, the pink lemonade, or the unflavored, they went out. And my favorite is probably the cherry vanilla. It really is. But chocolate is delicious, and so is the pink lemonade. They're all pretty good. So once again, Fortifeye Rejuvenate is in now. Come on by the Fortifeye Nutrition Center today. I'll be there about noon, maybe 12:15, and we're going to do taste testing. So we're going to open up the Fit Pros. We're going to open up the Rejuvenates, shake them up in water, probably Wata water, the best water on the market. Shake it up and let you guys and gals taste it, and you see how amazing this stuff tastes. Remember, the Fortifeye team, Dr. Hall and me and the whole gang, we worked on these tastes forever. I mean, for over a year to dial it in. And remember, no sucralose, no aspartame, no asulfide potassium. These things are very bad. They disrupt the microbiome in your gut, and they can cause potential health issues. All right, we're going to finally take a phone call. Doc Hall, chime in really quick, and then we're going to go to Tony.
Absolutely. And I'm going to cut my mic off, I promise. I just want to remind folks that on Mondays, I dedicate the entire day to
really quick, and then we're going to go to Tony.
Absolutely. And I'm going to cut my mic off, I promise. I dedicate the entire day to consultations for nutrition and diet. And folks, they're free. There's no strings attached to this. I do them on Monday only. And all you have to do is just call our front desk, make an appointment with Dr. Hall, and you're good to go. Back to you, Dr. Lang.
Awesome. All right, let's go to Tony and Donnell. And Tony, good morning. How the heck are you, my friend?
And all you have to do
Hey, Dr. Lang, Doc Hall, how you doing?
Fantastic.
Good. Thank you, Tony.
Hey, so it's been a little while since I called in, but I'm calling in to tell you that you guys both knocked it out of the park with the Fortifeye Fit Pro.
Awesome.
I got
Thank you.
2 containers from Dr. Lange. The flavor is amazing. I got the pina colada and the fruit punch. I tried the pina colada first. The Fortifeye Fit worked very well for me, between exercise and watching what I eat and the Fortifeye Fit. I've knocked off 140 pounds in total so far.
Wow.
Hey,
Um,
good.
The Fortifeye Fit Pro blows the Fortifeye Fit away. It is so delicious. I want to drink more than 2 a day. It's unbelievable. When I called in, it was about a year ago. Dr. Lange showed pictures of me. Now my body is changing. I've got an abundance of energy when I work out now in the gym and behind my house. So if anybody's on the fence about the Fortifeye Fit Pro, gamble with that product because it's amazing. I don't get anything for saying this. I'm just telling you as a consumer what works, and this stuff is out of this world.
And Tony's been working out for a long time. Tony, people don't realize, was a professional bodyguard. He's a big dude. I mean, you're 6'6", big guy, all right, strong. I think you could bench over 500 pounds and, gained a little weight as we get older. But now he's a fat-burning, anti-aging machine, like he said, down 140 pounds. And he's looking pretty lean, I got to tell you. When he's sitting on that Harley cruising around, you better look out. You better not mess with that boy.
Yeah. Without the 140 pounds now, I can start throwing my feet over people's heads, and they don't see it until it's on its way back down to the ground.
Yep, Tony's got to be a bodyguard for my daughter when she goes to Tulane. You ready to move to Tulane, Tony?
I do what I got to do to protect you and your family.
Thanks. Tony's been a friend for many, many moons. His family and him have been a good friend for a long time, and
Started out as a client at the eye center and became more than family.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you're doing really well, Tony. Keep it up, and we'll talk to you again soon. But I'm very proud of you. You're doing, like I said, an anti-aging fat burning machine.
Thank you, sir, and I appreciate what you both did in the labs working that out.
And
thank you, Tony. We appreciate it. We appreciate you.
And thanks for that testimonial on the Fit Pro. All right.
You got it, bud.
We're getting ready to go to the next call in a second. 1-877-969-8600. Once again, give us a call, 1-877-969-8600. If you'd like to see any of the doctors, we're at the Lange Eye Institute in the Villages, Florida, okay? The phone number for the Lange Eye Institute is 352-753-4014. That's 352-753-4014. Dr. Susan Somerton, who is also a certified nutritional specialist like myself and an optometric physician. She's also fellowship trained in nutrition, and she's got a lot more degrees after her name and initials after her name than I do even. And so she's a great eye doctor to see and help you with your nutritional needs. And of course, Dr. Lori Caputi has been with me for years and years, and Dr. Hall is there in his whole nutrition corner. We have a whole section for Dr. Hall in the optical with all the latest in Fortifeye supplements and other supplements. And remember, he does free nutritional consultations. All right, we got a couple of people on hold. We got 2 Steves on hold. Let's go to Steve and Valrico. Steve, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. I just wanted to find out what the Fortifeye Fit Pro, what the stuff costs.
The cost is $49.99 if you buy one at a time, and then there's a discount. I think if you buy 2 or 3, you get, 15-20% off. But remember, this is your whey protein, which used to be $46, and the Fit, which was $46, plus a lot of other ingredients. So we only jacked the price up $3 over the old Fortifeye Fit. So a lot of people were taking Fit and Whey. So it's actually a pretty doggone good deal.
Well, what I want to find out is how long will that $50 thing last? How fast would you eat it?
So there's 30 scoops in there, okay? So
Okay,
if you
that's
only
for 30 days.
if you take 1 scoop a day, which is a lot of people do fine with just 1 scoop a day, then that's a 1-month supply. Now, if you're really
Okay.
wanting, let's say you're an extreme athlete or you're really wanting to kick in a
Well,
lot
I
faster,
ain't no extreme athlete. I just want to get back to where I was.
right? I think it's not a bad idea in the beginning to take 1 before exercise and right after exercise, but 1 a day. If you're only going to take 1 a day, then this is how you do it. If you think you don't have a lot of energy, all right, you feel a little tired, and you haven't eaten in the last 4 hours, then take it 20 minutes before you go on a walk or exercise. But let's say you ate an hour and a half before, then take it after you exercise, okay?
Well, what about the sleep? Well, like you shouldn't take it before you go to sleep, or
No, no, I
so
wouldn't.
many hours before.
No, I don't think it's necessary to take it before you sleep. I mean, you don't need a lot of energy when you're sleeping, okay? Unless you're running a marathon in
Okay,
your sleep. So, I would
right.
prefer you to take it, before don't take it at bedtime, all right? Now,
Okay,
some athletes are getting up in the middle of the night and taking it at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning to help with muscle recovery. But like I said, that's only, extreme athletes.
okay. Yeah, another question I was going to ask you: what about the xylitol? Y'all do anything with that?
Well, I think as long as you don't give it to your dog, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, right. It's not supposed to be for your dog,
Right.
but it does help your teeth, sure enough.
Right, that's a sugar alcohol, all right? And I think sugar alcohols are relatively safe. There was some negative press on erythritol not so long ago, and I think those are safer than sucralose and the artificial sweeteners. That's still a natural sweetener. However, since
Right,
I have a lot of dogs, we don't put any xylitol in any of our products. We only use
right.
stevia or monk fruit. We don't use any
Right.
of the sugar alcohols. I like the other, stevia or monk fruit a little bit better, okay?
Well, that xylitol is supposed to help your teeth.
Right,
I mean, it's not.
they put it in toothpaste.
Like if you have a cavity, it'll fix the cavity,
Well,
and
I don't know if it'll
if
fix the
if you have
cavity,
a pain,
but
you'll start.
they
What?
they do use xylitol in toothpaste, that is true, and a lot of dentists, stand behind it, but I don't think it's a miracle, cure for your
I think
teeth.
it is a miracle. I think it'll save all your teeth. There's no reason to lose any teeth if you have the xylitol.
We got a
And the
whole
thing
show
about it is this:
Steve, we got a whole
everybody's
show
chewing it.
we could talk about my wisdom tooth saga for 6 years, and let me tell you, I put a lot of the xylitol on it, it didn't help. I had to have it pulled eventually. But,
Beautiful.
Steve, thanks for the call, I
I don't
appreciate it.
believe it.
Alright, let's see, we gotta go to the next caller, I think it is Susan in Candler, Florida. Susan, thanks for holding, good morning.
Hi.
Alright.
Hi. Thank you very much for your show. It's very informative. And the question I have is, what relationship can having like an infection in your teeth or like even missing teeth have to do with your eye? Say like if you have an infection in your mouth from your teeth and you don't really know it, can that do anything to your eyes?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it can cause sinus problems, and the sinus problems can go to your eye, and it can cause problems. The inflammation and infection in the teeth can go to the brain, can go to the orbit, and it definitely can cause problems, unequivocally, without a shadow of a doubt. And that's why it's important to, have proper dental care. And if you have an infection in your teeth, to get it under control. I'm more concerned about it going to your brain and causing, a serious problem in the brain than to your eye. But yes, the eye is, right above the teeth, and I see many patients that can have some serious problems when they have a serious eye infection. So you got to get that under control. If you're talking about
Oh,
yourself,
okay. Yeah. I guess I'm going to have to go back to the dentist.
yes, sooner than later. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, doctor. And thanks again for your show.
All right, Susan, take care. Bye-bye. All right, we're going to go. Let's see. We got a few people on hold. We'll take Steve in Clearwater first. Steve, good morning.
Hi, good morning. You know this product you have, it's called, I forgot the name of the product, something and brain.
Mm-hmm. Focus
Well,
and
one thing,
brain.
yeah,
Focus
to
and brain.
show, yeah, to show you how important brain nutrition is to the brain. It used to be that many people with psychiatric disorders like schizophrenia and not Parkinson's, but schizophrenia and a lot of other brain disorders were people who tended to be born in April and May and June. And they never could figure out why. And they now think that it was because back in the days where before refrigeration and before modern food processing, people had to eat old food all winter. Do you follow my logic?
Yeah.
And so what happened is that a winter pregnancy was not as well fed in the nutrients as a summertime pregnancy was because they all had their fresh fruits and everything there.
Right.
And it was tremendously different. Now that has evened out and it doesn't exist anymore. But I think that study has shown that just how important it is that good nutrition is during for brain development and brain maintenance.
Oh, absolutely. And we try anytime we have pregnant patients, we counsel them intensely on trying to eat more organically grown fruits and vegetables and tell them what to eat, what not to eat, because there's a lot of
Hmm.
things you don't want to eat when you're pregnant as well. I'm glad I was born in September, Steve.
Yeah, well, that's the most. Interestingly enough, the third week in September, yours is about right square in the middle, but the third week of September is the most common week of the whole year for births.
Why
Because
is that?
because men are most fertile in the wintertime because the temperature of the testicles is lower. That's why the testicles are where they are. To become cooler, they need to be about a degree or two cooler than the rest of the body. So men maximizing their fertility in January. Add 9 months to that. What month do you get?
Huh, you're right.
There you go.
You hear that, Scoobs? This is February, so you're a month out. Scoobs might be thinking about having some babies.
Yeah, but one thing they don't understand is October and April, um, more twins are born, and they don't know why that is. So we'll leave that for maybe a 5-year telephone call from
All
now.
right, great. But,
Okay, go let you go.
Thank you, Steve. Bye-bye.
Okay, God bless.
And talking about Fortifeye Focus and Brain, we got a couple of more people on hold, Doc, but Focus and Brain has been a pretty big hit, hasn't it, Doc, with our patients?
Absolutely. And what I like about it, Dr. Lang, we put our time and research into it. There's no two ways about it. But when folks get on this, I get phone calls back in the office all the time that folks had just been on it a short time, maybe even a few weeks. And they say, gee, I already feel a difference. I see a difference. And those around me notice a difference. So, there's proof in the pudding right there. I'd like to hear those calls, because it's not just us talking about our product. It's the actual patients, the customers, the consumers that are using the product. And, you and I are pretty good salesmen. I never like to say that, but, we can sell anything once, and any good salesman can do that. We're doctors first, we're salesmen down the road. Okay, but here's the thing with that is we can sell anybody one thing once, all right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't taste good, it doesn't prove out to be what we said it was, they're not coming back. Well, once somebody tries Focus and Brain, they come back. And I see it going off the shelves every day. And one thing, folks, I wanted to put out there real quick is that when it comes to Fit Pro, I hear it all the time. Folks don't like to start an exercise program because they get so sore and they get tired and this and that. Fit Pro is your answer to that, okay? No more delayed onset muscle soreness, as we call it, DOMS, and you get a full range of motion, ROM. And that means you can move. Your muscles aren't so tight and like that, and you're not sore. A lot of folks just won't do that. In fact, honestly, people say, Doc, you're going to exercise the rest of your life. I said, absolutely, because I don't want to stop and then come back because I don't want to get sore again. Well, with Fit Pro, you don't have to worry about that, folks. You can use that. It's got all the good things in there that you need, the protein, the collagen, the HMB. creatine. It's got everything in it. It's made for you, and it's made for this. I know we're getting close on time here, so I'm going to say my goodbyes. And thanks, folks, for tuning back in today. I know we were off for a couple of weeks, and it kind of disrupted the schedule a little bit, but we're back. And listen, take care of yourself this week. Take care of others, and we'll see you next week.
All right. And we got a few more people on hold. I'm getting ready to take Jerry in 1 second here. Hang on, Jerry, just for 1 second. I got somebody that asked a quick question a while ago, and now they have double question marks because they haven't replied to it. Dr. Lange, you've talked about a meal for macular degeneration. I have macular degeneration, and I am taking your Fortifeye Macular Defense Next Generation. Thank you. But what is the foods that you recommend? That's a good question. So wild Alaskan salmon, all right, sauteed in coconut oil, throw a little kale and or spinach and orange bell peppers in the end and saute it, put an egg on top, and then have a bowl of blueberries, okay? Because the wild Alaskan salmon is high in astaxanthin, the spinach and kale is high in lutein, the orange bell peppers are high in zeaxanthin, the blueberries are high in antioxidants that are great, and the egg is great because it has lutein and zeaxanthin. And I think we're almost out of time, huh? Geez, I don't have time for Jerry. Jerry, I apologize. With that, we're about out of time. We got 22 seconds. Jerry, you have to call back next week. Once again, I'm sorry. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to Ask the Doctor. Check everything out at the website at fortifeye.com. Come see me today at the Fortifeye Nutrition Center. I'm out of here. Have a great day. God bless you, and God bless America.